This morning on Daybreak, the University of Missouri has formed an alliance with a global pioneer.
And a new law outlines new penalties if you hit a worker driving on the highway.
Plus, a teen is now dead after a shooting on Friday night. We'll have the details on that story and more coming up for you this morning on Daybreak.
Good morning, and thanks for starting off another week with us. It is Monday, July 15th. I'm Lauren Barnes.
And I'm Joe Morano. Plenty to get to as we start a new week. Feels very Monday-ish, though. In my own head, I feel like I sound stuffed up. Do I sound stuffed up?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm not, though. I feel fine.
You haven't talked enough yet. Sometimes that happens.
Such a start to the week thing. Yeah, for sure. It's kind of how I'm feeling right now.
Okay. Well, we'll get there.
We'll get there. Thanks for helping me.
We got 2 hours. Yeah.
We've got Elisa Rappa here as well. She's had a busy start to the week because we're tracking some stuff from Barry today, right?
Yeah, so busy start to the week here, a little bit of a busy Monday because we do have what's left of tropical depression Barry. It's going to roll through the Ozarks today and tomorrow. So that's prompted some flash flood watches for us here in parts of the area. In parts of south central Missouri, north central Arkansas. They go through 7 a.m. tomorrow. We'll have that rain roll through today and then again through tomorrow. And in these green shaded counties down from Eminence to West Plains and then down towards Melbourne, we'll have the heaviest rain of about 2 to 3 inches. There it is. That's Barry, tropical depression with winds at 25 miles per hour. Those showers are starting to get into the Ozarks this morning to the south and east of I-44. We've got some heavier downpours around Melbourne this morning in north central Arkansas and Salem. Rain a little bit lighter as you go north of the state line with some light showers around Springfield and areas to the south and east this morning. It's 71 degrees in Springfield, 66 in Branson, and 67 in Harrison. Wet roads to start should be a little bit light, but we could have some heavier rain pickup by lunchtime and through the evening commute as we start to get more Barry to come in here. So a pretty bad pool day in my opinion. We'll have clouds, temperatures really cool in the 70s, and the showers rolling through. We're tracking what's left of tropical depression Barry, the flash flood watch, and the impacts to the Ozarks. Plus the heat returns. Your forecast is up in 10 minutes.
Thank you, Elisa. Starting with what's making news now this Monday morning, the University of Missouri has formed a strategic alliance with a global pioneer in medical technology.
The goal is to improve healthcare delivery to patients in Missouri and beyond. Our Hannah Zettel explains how the university plans to reach people in rural areas.
That's right, Lauren and Joe. Friday, the UM system and MU Healthcare announced the alliance with Siemens Healthineers. The event included a showcase of the latest imaging technology. MU will be one of the first facilities in the Midwest to install a high-resolution 17 MRI scanner and system to run MRI machines remotely. Researchers from the system's 4 campuses will have access to this new equipment for study, and patients will benefit from the advanced imaging technology.
Some of the special equipment that we're going to have access through this alliance is going to let us get the most vivid and best pictures for our patients right now, but our researchers are going to use that to learn more about disease and hopefully develop better treatments and cures for diseases.
Those engineering students will also benefit from hands-on training. Much of the new equipment will be housed at the Next Gen Precision Health Institute, a research facility currently under construction on the MU campus in Columbia.
All right, Hannah Zettel, thank you. We also have a traffic alert to tell you about as you head out the door to start your week. The widening project for Route 160 is set to begin today near I-44 and working toward Willard. 160 expands to 4 lanes and works to improve safety at intersections between Springfield and Willard. Initial work will include clearing trees and brush. Lane closures will happen between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. And there will be penalties, new ones, if you hit a worker or first responder on the highway. Governor Mike Parsons signed this bill last week, known as Lyndon's Law. It's in honor of Lyndon Ebker, a veteran MoDOT worker who was killed on the job. Color 10 spoke with Ebker's daughter, who championed the bill through the legislative session.
We're showing everyone in the state, and even like those that don't live in the state, that these people are important, that they are people, that we're not just going to sit by and let there be a law with millions of loopholes in it. Like, we've tightened it up because they matter. There's someone's family member. So it is a preventative measure when you look at it that way. It's about awareness.
That law goes into effect August 28th.
Keeping crime into focus for you now. Out in Republic, police are searching for information after the pool at the Aquatic Center was vandalized Saturday night. A lawnmower was actually thrown into the pool. This cost thousands of dollars in cleaning, repairing, and lost revenue due to closing it. Police ask anyone with information on this to please call 911.
We also have some information to tell you about a shooting from Friday night on North Colgate. Springfield police confirmed last night that 18-year-old Jordan Moore was the teen found shot inside a vehicle, and he had died from that shooting. Moore was transported to Mercy Hospital, but later died from his injuries. No suspect has been identified, so detectives are asking anyone with information on either of the shootings from this weekend to call police or the Crime Stoppers number, which you can see on your screen right there.
In some political coverage for you, the ACLU is trying to collect signatures to stop Missouri's newest abortion law from taking effect next month. The state Supreme Court ruled Friday that it will not force the Secretary of State to rush his approval of the group's petition to collect signatures. The ACLU was hoping the court would force Jay Ashcroft to approve the petition by July 18th. Since that will not happen, the ACLU could be left with as little as 2 weeks to collect the needed signatures.
This year, Arkansas got its medical marijuana program running, and now a group is pushing to get recreational pot on the 2020 ballot. The legislation the group is pushing would allow people to have up to 1 pound of marijuana. The group believes marijuana is a safer choice than other substances, but one state senator has a different opinion. Senator Bart Hester believes there will be an uproar if recreational marijuana is on the ballot next year.
The people of Arkansas were compassionate people, and so we passed medical marijuana, but we're not interested in seeing our state go the direction Colorado's going.
The Drug Policy Education Group will start gathering signatures sometime in August, and then will have until July 2020 to gather the more than 89,000 signatures needed to qualify for the 2020 ballot.
All right, up next for you on Daybreak as we get started here, good news from the stock markets over the weekend.
But bad news from another brick and mortar retailer considering bankruptcy. That's all in your Money Watch up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.